Hi guys, in this video we're going to use Excel to draw a normal distributions density curve. Okay, so I got this request on the YouTube channel, Jalea Academy. So I always encourage at the end of the videos to make suggestions, or in the comments rather, to make suggestions for further videos. So I'm going to answer this request, and let's make a standard normal curve. Okay, so let's start with the z values, and we're going to need just two columns here. So we got the z values, and we can start with about z equals -3, and we can take jumps of about 0.10. So if you set it up like this, highlight both these guys and start dragging, you'll see that I'm getting a nice series of values that take jumps of 0.10, and I'm going to go from z equals -3 all the way to z equals 3. This will give us enough values from the probability density function of the normal distribution to get a nice smooth curve. Okay, in this column we're going to get the probability density, or so let's just call it the PDF, the probability density function value here. And the great thing is that Excel, both in 2013 that I'm working on and in earlier versions, has a function to calculate this. So just start typing norm, and you'll see there's a few normal distribution functions. The one we need, because we're doing the standard normal distribution, the z distribution, is this guy right here. It's norm s distribution. So let's click on it, and let's read what it says. This returns the standard normal distribution. It has a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. So you should be aware of that. Okay, so first argument, it needs the z values. So that's directly in the cell to the left. That's what I set up that first column for, comma. The second argument is a choice between the cumulative distribution function and the probability density function. Clearly we want the PDF, right? The probability density function. So either type false or double click on false, close parentheses, hit enter, and you can drag this down, or just in the bottom right hand corner here you can double click and it'll fill up all the values down to +3. Alright, so this is the height of the density curve for the standard normal distribution at each of these particular z-scores, okay, which amounts to our horizontal axis, right? So this is our horizontal axis, and this is our vertical axis. This is, in just plain mathematic terms, this is x and this is f of x. Okay, so we can plot this now. Alright, so go to insert, let's choose a simple line chart. Okay, and it automatically grabbed pretty much what I wanted, but let's say it didn't, because a lot of times it'll make a mess of this. So we start with an empty chart. Okay, as you can see, empty, right? Now, looking at the select data source, we need to add a series, and the series name doesn't really matter here. The x values are the z column here, so highlight all of those, and the y values are going to be the PDF, so highlight all of those, click OK. Scroll back up, and you see we have a nice normal curve, very smooth, no jags even. So 0.1 was a nice increment to use. Now you might want to tweak this a little, you might want to get rid of some stuff and so forth. That's more of a preference. There's some nice presets here. Ooh, that looks very pretty. Okay, you might want to get rid of this axis. It's a little much. Okay, And as you know, in 2013, chart elements are a little bit different here. They're all there, except they're in this little kind of box to the right of their chart. All right, so you probably want to put titles, axis titles, maybe a chart title. You don't need a legend. You really don't need grid lines. Okay, so maybe you could say standard normal distribution. Let's call it explicitly a probability distribution. So these are the z-values here, and this is the probability density function. So we could say prob density. Okay, and you can tweak it a little if you like, make it look a little more custom for yourself. But that's pretty much one way I know to draw a normal distribution, probability distribution in using Excel. And this will work in earlier versions of Excel as well. As far as 2007 should be fine. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Again, make sure to subscribe, comment, and like. Till next time, have a great day.